Here's the place. Special collections. These rooms are packed with rare and valuable volumes. Okay, she's in here.
Hello there, all you fantastic, amazing, and wonderful people. Welcome back to the featured show where we are playing Ghostbusters on Professional, and we just picked up an artifact, the Pinup Calendar of Doom. This is the dreaded library mission. We started it last time. Yes, we are still in the library, but this is the part where I have heard that many people start to give up. I almost did as well. Don't think that I'm some kind of badass or anything. I'm not. But I did do some reading and some... Honestly, I feel like I had to do some real sleuthing around to try and figure out how to get past this part coming up. I mean, once I figured it out, but I feel like there's not a whole lot of videos explaining it. Anyway, we have a book centurion right here. You want to make sure to take a picture of these red guys. I think you want to do it pretty quickly because they come at you pretty fast.
Can't blast through the shield.
Their shields. Use the capture stream on their shields.
Anyway, hopefully everybody is doing well.
Now where'd she go?
And hopefully, if you're watching these, you have been able to get through up to this point. This is not an easy run. I know it isn't, and I don't expect anybody to do it first try. Honestly, I would love to see some of these no-hit Souls runners or somebody who does like these difficult games without getting hit try to do Ghostbusters on Professional without getting hit. I honestly think it's probably impossible without save states. But who knows? Who knows? Somebody could definitely prove me wrong. There's definitely some pro gamers out there.
What are those? I don't recognize them from Tobin's.
No. They're in the revised apiary catalog. I think the Grey Lady is constructing them from the books and minor spirits here. She may be more powerful than you thought.
This episode by far is the longest one. I just want to make that known.
Let's be very careful what we wish for.
I try to keep these all pretty short, but this is a difficult part, and it took a while. I'm not gonna lie. It's not incredibly long. I'm sure you saw the time. It's, I want to say, about 6 minutes longer than the next longest episode, so they're not terribly long. I know some of like the South Park episodes and some of the other episodes and stuff we've done have gone up to be about an hour. And that's just because we're trying to cram so much into one. But I think I split these up nicely. So we're just going to take out these paper constructs here.
You're all right.
And Harold Ramis is down.
Moving again.
Over to the left.
Yeah, let them get in front of you. Use the other Ghostbusters as a meat shield. Oh, here comes some of those stupid books. And I'm down. Look at that. Those books, like, they hit you like 3 times and that's it. And they all come in a big cluster, so it's like they can all hit you. Like, 4 of them can hit you at once and you're immediately down.
Stay on it. Moving.
I'm telling you, the substructure is unstable. The ceiling could come down on top of us.
Our low probe experiment is working. You're clairvoyant.
Was that Cruster?
Support columns
Thought we killed Cruster. Maybe we just like kind of backed him off.
Above you! Kapow, creep! Wham! Ooh, painful.
Alright, Cruster, time to go in the damn trap already.
Spectacular. Over there. Creepy.
Those beams are wedged solid.
Okay, so back here in this back corner, you got a chair. It's another artifact, the Seat of Vapor's Foul. So I guess somebody was farting in that chair or something. Accidentally farted too hard and shit the chair. Who knows? So this part can be a little bit tricky. You have to wrangle the beams out of there, and sometimes they don't want to work with you, and you really have to mess with them. When I was doing my easy playthrough, I was sitting there like just pulling and pulling and pulling, and I couldn't figure it out, but eventually I did.
Thinking flesh-eating bacteria.
That's an electric lock on the door.
See if you can find the power.
Great, the recruit found it. I wonder if it's a good idea to be standing in a foot and a half of water.
That didn't last long.
Oh shit, so the power doesn't work, and then here's another book golem. Now this is fun because we got to fight him in a really enclosed area, unlike before where we had the whole library. But at least now you kind of got those little beams to kind of block him. But he's going to work the same way. You're going to hit him with the slowdown, and then you're going to hit him with the shotgun. And since we've upgraded our shotgun, or our shock blast, or whatever the fuck it's called,
I'm with you on that. We're lucky there were only some old books.
we do a lot more damage to him than we previously did.
This is cheery. Nice place. Nothing bad could ever happen in here.
There she is. Flank her. She's got nowhere to run. Except through the grate.
I'm not clear on how the flanking was supposed to work.
Oh boy, burning coal. Two of them this time.
And now we have a coal golem. Make sure to take a picture of that for the spirit guide.
Tell us again how lucky we are.
And we actually get two of them, so that'll be fun. You're gonna fight them the same way you fought the book golem. You're gonna just try and slow them down and hit them with the shock blast. Dan Aykroyd is down, but that's okay because we're taking out this first one pretty quickly. And no, there we go. That's it. Once he's run out of health, it looks like you yank his head out, just like with the book golem. And there we go.
We've got to bag the Grey Lady before this gets really dangerous.
We may have missed that window, Ray.
Well, we can't follow her through that grate. Is there another way? What you find there, young blood? Good work. Spangler, the kid found the exit.
I added something new to the pack.
Those rocks just like disappeared.
Yes, Plasm Distribution System. Basically, it's Slime Blower Mark II, heavily modified from the earlier version. Your plasm banks are now integrated into the proton pack. It uses a base culture of ectoplasm that can impair entities, cause caustic black slime to go inert, and reveal otherwise invisible ethereal structures that reside on this plane.
use the slime blower, just point and squirt. It'll help neutralize any active... See? Neutralized slime.
Okay, so now we have the slime gun,
Own private shortcut to hell.
so we can cover up any black slime that we see, and I believe it also fills in those black slime portals.
Eerie place. I wonder if this is where the collector killed the librarian.
I think that would be a safe assumption. That book she's reading is emitting massive energy.
That's your cue, killer. Go get him.
So they're gonna send the new guy to go grab it.
She took that pretty well, better than I expected.
It makes perfect sense if her residual spirit energy is tied to the book. The Gozerian Codex, right? Now that we have it, her echo must have been released. She's gone. I think we helped her cross over.
Could grab your PKE. This would probably be another good opportunity to grab a picture of the Gray Lady if you haven't yet. Oh my goodness. Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis went down at the same time, and then I went down immediately after. Okay, so this fight, you want to destroy these flying book stands that circle around her, and that's the only way you're going to be able to do any damage to the librarian.
That's it. She can't regenerate the cage. Keep hitting the book stand.
And in the meantime, she shoots out these flying books, and oh my goodness.
She's shielding herself with the codices. Go after those first.
So like that one just kept getting away from me.
Look behind you.
There we go. Now it's broken, and now we can actually do damage to the librarian herself.
Librarian straight on.
I think the first part of this fight is the hardest part because she throws all the books at you. This part isn't as bad. You still want to be on your toes, but it's not as bad. I mean, look how quickly her health is going down.
That's good. Throw out the trap.
Sure is ugly, though. Get in the box, ugly.
Weird. That wasn't as tough as it should have been.
Was just thinking the same thing.
It's almost too easy. She wants us to have the codex.
Yes, like she wanted us to blast this room.
But why? Cross-dimensional portal from the 5th to the 4th. The whole world of ghosts. Something I've dreamt about since college. It's all on an arcade at the moment. Fantastic. Ghostly.
Wouldn't get too excited, Ray. I have a feeling she did it so we could meet an old friend of hers.
Well, if we're going,
Not much choice, is there? It's the only way out. You, take the lead. Don't worry if we do this all the time.
oh no, look out!
And we've crossed over into another dimension or realm or something.
Far side of a cross-dimensional portal.
It's one of infinite potential configurations. You know, theoretically.
Into like cosmic space. Get a
Yes, well, this looks
good
like
look
a
at it.
configuration.
Might as well get a good look at it. The gate doesn't open until they're done talking anyway. Okay, I think that was another point where I got up and walked away. That's why there's a cut there.
Come on, let's go. All right, keep your head down and keep hitting these portals. One of them has got to lead out.
Okay, so this part
The natives are restless.
is also not easy. You want to make sure to come in here to the left first. I believe you really want to come into the left first, and I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm sure we'll remember here in a second. So there's another book golem here, obviously, and you have to take him out on even less space than you had the last time, which was less space than you had the first time, and you have to do it by yourself. Make sure to grab a picture of this rug, Ali El Baloo's irksome rug. That is on the left side once you come into this area. That's you go up the stairs, portal on the left side. That's where the rug is with the book golem. Right, I think if you don't do the left side first, there's either one in that first room, but I think it's if you don't go into that left side first and fight the book golem, I think there's two in this spot right here. So that's why you want to go into the left portal first, or else you're going to be stuck fighting two book golems right here. Oh, and he just knocks you out in one hit. Oh my goodness. Okay, so second try, and I immediately head for the portal on the right. I figured I didn't have to fight the golem on the left because I already picked up the picture of the rug, and I was terribly mistaken. Just like I was telling you guys, I was pretty sure you fought two in this room, and you do. You do have to fight two in this room, and I don't think I can pull it off, but let's see. And now the weak one is behind the strong one. Oh my gosh. Yep, nope. One hit and you're down. Okay. So third attempt, I'm back on the left portal fighting this golem. And he got me down. Oh my goodness. Okay, so fourth attempt, and he got me down. And fifth, and he got me down. Sixth. So I tried going into the same portal as the other Ghostbusters. That doesn't work. All it does is spawn another book golem in this room. So don't do that either. Now I'm trying to fight this guy off using my expert dodging skills that only work sometimes. But this room is nice and big, so this one isn't so hard to get rid of, but that's just giving yourself extra work. You don't have to fight that thing. So back to the left. Oh. Okay. That one was gone. So maybe you can avoid fighting the one on the left side by fighting it in the middle there, in the center room. As long as two don't show up here. Okay. Okay. So that's something maybe you guys could do. Follow the other Ghostbusters into that portal, and then the book golem that normally shows up on the left will show up in the center room, and then you can fight it there, and then just go into the left portal, and don't forget to take a picture of that rug. And then you just have to fight the one here on the right. Okay. I thought I messed up, but it looks like I might have accidentally done something kind of smart.
Slime tether. To stretch a slime tether, point and launch the first anchor, then point and shoot the second. The launched slime tether will then contract. The more tethers you attach to a point, the stronger the resulting reaction. Since their ectoplasmic charge has a short half-life, tethers will grow brittle over time and then break. Like a pro! Huh, would you look at that? Heck, we should be able to put that back into place.
Ray, it occurs to me that these events are interrelated.
The Gozerian exhibit, the huge energy pulse, the Sedgwick Hotel, the return of Stay Puft. Yeah.
Yes, even this, all pointing back to a single point of origin.
Alyssa?
Alyssa.
You think she's a factor in this?
Maybe not intentionally, but almost definitely.
Ray, you still there? Watch out. The mirrors aren't what they seem.
Once the hallway kind of changes a little bit, I like to get all the way back in this back corner so that we can take a picture of the next ghost and fight it, the cultist for the spirit guide. And I typically like to fight him back here so that he can't really get behind me. So I go ahead and stun him and then blast him. And then slow him and blast him. I mean, I guess he could potentially still get behind you, but that's kind of why I like to stay back here so that he more than likely won't get behind you. Oh, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. Come on. He was knocked out but disappearing. Okay. I saw the little spirals above his head, so he was knocked out. I'm ready for this guy, though. I'm just waiting for him to come back. I got my trap out. My back up against the wall so he doesn't get behind me. I'm ready for him. But where the hell did he go? Oh, he's way over there. And it looks like he got some health back, too. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that's how you slime a ghost into the trap. And there's a trophy for that. Okay, so this part can also be tricky because of the flying books and such.
This dimension is extremely volatile. It seems to be
They actually have specific patterns.
We need to get out of here.
So this one I think you want to wait for a little bit because they go kind of wide. Now you have paper constructs to deal with.
Stairs. Lots of stairs.
And make sure you take out all of them, because you don't want any of them coming and hitting you in the back. These little guys move faster than you think they would.
Starting to make sense. I think I'm close to finding the exit.
Uh-oh. I've got bogeys. Heads up, boys, wherever you are.
Okay, in this room we had... Well, the last room was a little bit of reprieve.
Totally inverted.
This room we have more paper constructs, but it looks like I kind of just... Oh, okay. I was just running away from him to get in this room so I couldn't get hit by the guys on the other side of the bridge there.
The last portal I entered was at the top of a long flight of steps.
I believe there may also be an artifact in this area. Yeah, there is. Okay, it's this chair that's hanging on the ceiling. Featherwell's stocking chair.
Made it out too. Hey, champ. We won't leave until you find us.
Look for the long staircase. The exit portal is at the very top.
Okay, so this is where the books will start to be a problem because they have a specific pattern.
Trapped in here.
If you just kind of wait for the pattern, then you should be okay. Yeah, make sure to wait to the left of that little archway first, and then you got to try and get in the spirals at the right time, but they speed up and slow down in increments. Slime the stairs back down to you.
Portal. Use the slime tether to bring the portal to you.
Dodge these incoming books. On easy, you can basically just run through these guys. It's not even a problem.
Did you hear that?
Wonder if that's the collector we're looking for.
I think he goes by Azetlor now.
Hey, cadet, are you okay? Sounds like it's getting closer.
Can you get to that portal at the top of the stairs?
And this part with sliming the rocks together, this is basically like a little set piece. I've tried to speed it up by attaching other platforms together in different ways, and it doesn't really work. You have to go in the way that it wants you to go.
I do like what they've done with the place here. But I hope that portal would have taken us back to the library.
Actually, we are back in the public library. The dimensional membrane must be extremely thin here.
Someone's holding us here. The collector.
Yes, Azetlor wants to add to his collection, and he's probably not too happy about us taking the Ghostbusters Codex with us.
Oh yeah? What can a twisted little bookworm do to scare us?
He murdered Eleanor Twitty for it when he was alive, and a dozen others just to cover it up.
Hey, collector! We're taking your book! What do you think about that? He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yes, I think you got his attention, Ray.
Oh boy.
Alright guys, you've survived most of this mission, but now it's time for one of the hardest parts of the entire game, is right here. So make sure you take a picture of Azetlor, the collector, and afterward, we're going to take a look at him first, and then I'll tell you how to fight this guy as best as I can. This is where a lot of people do give up. And that's okay. That's okay. I almost gave up too. I mentioned that earlier. But we are going to get past this. Looks like I'm just trying to buy some kind of upgrades right now. Nothing I really need for right now, I don't think. I'm just buying whatever I don't have. There are trophies for buying every upgrade to every gun, and then I think there's also another one for buying every upgrade. Oh, okay, we gotta slime him first. That's why I was upgrading that. Okay. So, this fight, you're basically just gonna let the other Ghostbusters die. Okay, there's the picture of him for the spirit guide. You're gonna let them go down on the ground. Don't bother really picking them up a whole lot. I think in this first part we all need to work together, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Okay, now is when you let the other Ghostbusters pretty much just die. And you're going to pick one of these portals on the ends of the room. Because, okay, there's the first time I died. There's the second time I died. Oh, no, not yet. So you're going to pick one of these portals, and it's going to take you to the other side of the room. And you're going to alternate back and forth. You'll see what I mean later. But don't bother picking up the Ghostbusters. They go down immediately, and then it makes it so that you go down. And they don't pick you up fast enough. Yeah, I die a lot here. I died a lot right here. But yeah, like picking them up is useless, and I kind of wanted to show that off because he's just too powerful, and he throws books at you too. It's just it's crazy. Okay, so I gave up, and this is me coming back later. That's what happened right there. So, now I know better. What you do is you pick one of these portals, and then you go back in and out of it. You face your back to the portal, so you only have to move backwards, and then back and forth. You just keep hitting Azetlor in the eye with your beam here, your photon beam. So you need your Ghostbusters for the first phase where you're all sliming him. But for the second phase, just let him die. Looks like Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd. Just let him die. And this is how you're going to fight Azetlor. Back and forth. Just keep backing up through these portals. Don't do the ones on the sides because they're so close together. Do the ones on the ends of the room. And it's still not easy. Look, I've still died a couple of times. But this is how you do it. And I guess you can try and pick one of them up for like a meat shield or something, but it's not worth it. I mean, look at that. I was through the portal and I died. So I think I sped up this footage here. This might be the attempt where I actually get him. But it takes so long that I sped it up. I figured maybe you guys have watched me die long enough. But just keep your back to the portal and just keep backing up through the portal. Back up, turn around, and blast him. Back up, turn around, and blast him. And you want him to get kind of close to you. Kind of close to you so that you have more room when you get through on the other side and you're not immediately close to him like I was right there. And this is how you defeat him. Alrighty guys, well I think after I kill him there might be another cutscene, and if there is, I'm going to stop talking now. But thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next episode. Hopefully you can defeat Azetlor, and we can move on. This is one of the hardest parts in the entire game, and there's one more incredibly difficult part coming up, but that's not till towards the end of the game. Thanks so much everybody, take it easy, bye bye.
Where the hell were you guys? I've been running all over this library, calling you, looking for you, nothing.
We passed through a cross-dimensional portal into an alternate version of the New York Public Library and fought a 40-foot monster made out of priceless antiques to steal an ancient magical book.
Oh, well, that would explain it then. Next time, leave a note.
Ray, does this mean anything to you?
Nope, it wasn't here the first time we came through.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but whatever it is, I think we just turned it off.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Thin crust New York style with no visible anchovy.
Maybe later. Right now I need to go back to the lab and take a look at this codex.
And analyze the data we've collected. It could help us when we go to the museum.
Slice to go on the way? Rookie's treat?
And we need to know what this is.
I'll call for a delivery. Again.